So the issues that you write about in your music. I know a lot of people incorporate everyday life, past experiences that friends may have dealt with. What issues do you write about?
Life issues, different choices that I made as a kid, different things, stuff I'm active in, write about my life. Everything is, that goes on around me. You know what I'm saying? Different hate. You know what I'm saying? You get some hate. Most of the hate is like I look at it as all in the good. Just real music.
So, your track "At My Neck."
Yeah.
Talk about that. What was your headspace at when you wrote that?
When I made At My Neck, it was like like around my city, everybody knew I had a feature with Fredo Bang. That's big, from where we at. So coming up, you have a couple of haters, people talking down, they just mad, that I was coming up, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, hey, this the track right here. I'm gonna just, talk my shit on. This one I'm gonna let something off on, this one, yeah. I'm gonna let them, this one right here for them haters right here. Show them that nothing that they do gonna stop me, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep my foot down. I'm full throttle in it.
Now it makes sense. All right, so this is At My Neck. Brian Keith right here live on Too Late Tuesdays on Endie Fiya with Nakia.
Oh, yeah. All the changes in the game, oh, yeah. I hope I stay the same, oh, yeah. Look how I rose through this rain, oh, yeah. You see the hurt up in my eyes. I seen the snake up in them niggas in disguise. That nigga think me what's gon' ride, oh, yeah. But he no longer by my side. Oh, yeah. I got niggas at my neck because I'm coming up. But I'm for throttle in this lane, no, I'm not letting up. Oh, yeah. And shorty said she love me, she want me. I pray to God that she never leave me lonely. Oh, yeah. Oh, I can't spend no time. Right now I'm chasing that thing, yeah, baby, I can't spend no time. Oh, yeah. But ride for me to that better place. Yeah. Let me take you to that better place. Yeah. Hold up. Let me be real quick. I see them niggas say they riding, then they jump ship. And shorty don't really love me, she just see the money. Cause she didn't look my way when I was broken by me. She see I'm grinding, see I'm going up and shit. I think she think that's her way up and shit. Oh yeah. But you weren't with me when the water was high. Oh yeah. Oh, you was with me when the water was high. I had to separate myself from these niggas. Cause they weren't really by they digits. Oh yeah. I had to separate myself from these niggas. Cause we didn't have the same vision. Oh yeah. But I'm a dream chaser. I'm just trying to get the paper. You know big paper. I'm just trying to do it major. And I'm shining at the face of my haters. Yeah. I'm just trying to be greater. Yeah. I got niggas at my neck because I'm coming up. But I'm for throttle in this lane. No, I'm not letting up. Oh yeah. And shorty said she love me. She want me. I pray to God that she never leave me lonely. Oh yeah. Oh, I can't spend no time. Right now I'm chasing that thing, yeah, baby, I can't spend no time. Oh yeah. But ride for me to that better place. Yeah. Let me take you to that better place. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I can't spend no time. Oh yeah. But ride for me to that better place. Yeah. I'm just trying to be greater, yeah.
Yes, that was At My Neck. Throttle. Yes, I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
I hadn't heard that one. I like that.
Yeah.
I like the delivery.
Yeah.
So a lot of times when you hear artists, not necessarily trying to come for individuals that are hating, but when they just try to put their message out, that they're not going to tolerate the hate, it's a little more hostile. So your delivery was smooth. You said what you needed to say. You got your point out. The message was loud and clear, but the delivery was nice and smooth. I like that. If you had the opportunity to work with you're welcome, any major artists, whether they're deceased or living, who would it be? And don't say Boosie or Skip Marley either. You gotta say somebody else.
Yeah, I would like to work with like Meek Mill. If I said deceased person, man, I would love to work with Michael Jackson. He's actually like he's one that I paid a lot attention to. I actually like James Brown too.
Do you find that either one of those, James Brown or Michael Jackson, influence your style in any way?
Definitely, James Brown. The way he got the way he told those stories, and it's like he put his soul in it. It's like he gave us, he put his soul in it, and that's that's what I do with my music. I make you feel it. I want you to feel it. I want you, I want you to almost picture it in your head. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's a big influence, and Michael is just, man, his versatility. He's an icon. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah.
Where do you pull your motivation from? You grind. This is you 24/7. A lot of artists, a lot of independent artists, do not have that. They're not at that level that they can do this 24/7. So, what motivates you just to get up every morning and hit the studio, or lay down a verse, or what just motivates you to keep grinding like you do?
It'll be like fans and plus just everyday life. Just grinding, tired of the circumstances you in. Tired of the different things that we go through from the town where I'm from. Just that's my motivation. You know what I'm saying? My motivation is like seeing everybody around me smiling, they happy because they see me doing what I love to do. You know what I'm saying? As long as they happy and they, supporting that, I'm rolling with it. I'm going with it. You know what I'm saying? Staying focused, keeping the drive.
I believe that an artist can be in the game for no growth. Are you wasting my time? Are you wasting your own time? When you really, I understand it may be your passion, but there has been no growth in, say, a decade. So, in what ways has your newer music changed from when you first started as an indie artist?
When I go back to my old music, I go back to like if you listen to my old music, I created a style, my music, and just ran with it, and then it's just staying consistent, stay in the studio, stay putting it out there, stay giving it to them, staying relevant, you know what I'm saying, and actually know what's going on. Don't be blind to everything. Don't pay attention to nothing, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying, know what's popping at the moment, you know what I'm saying? Just stay consistent. I feel like that's how you get longevity in the game, and just staying consistent. And keep elevating. Read everything. Read, you know what I'm saying? It all helps.
Yeah. So it's like you answered my next question. My artist last week, which reads my mind too, he was answering questions before I could get them out. So what and you just kind of did that. What is the best piece of advice that you could offer, someone who may be listening right now who's just starting out in the game, and they hear you, they hear your flow, they like your style, but they got questions like, how can I get to the next level? How can I elevate myself? Like, what piece of advice would you offer that individual?
Believe in yourself. Don't let nothing, no type of hate. You gotta believe before anybody else believe in you. You gotta believe in yourself and just stay consistent. Don't stop. Like, don't stop. You know what I'm saying? They call a song whack, man. Put another one out. You know what I'm saying? Keep putting it in their face until they gotta take it. You know what I'm saying? Stay consistent. You know what I'm saying? But first, believe in yourself and keep your drive.
I believe all of that is vital. You have to believe in yourself. You can't expect to go out and make all of this relevant music if you yourself, don't believe in the product that you're pushing. That sounded
right.
druggish, but you yourself gotta believe in, your brand, your music. You can't rely on the team to do all of that for you. You gotta be there for yourself. So I most definitely feel that is most important. You have to give that energy that you're giving to everybody else. You know how you can support the mainstream artists, or how you can support the latest pair of Nikes that just came out. You have to be able to put that same energy into yourself and into your music. Because if you're not gonna do it,
right.
Nobody else is gonna. Yeah, I believe that's most important. Most important. Have you faced any barriers in this industry as an independent artist? Like, I know every day can't be peaches and cream for you. I know everybody's not rocking, the huge way. I know that. So, like, have you faced any, resistance or barriers since you've been in the industry?
Yeah, I faced a lot of barriers, a lot of, oh, he ain't gonna get to this, he ain't gonna get to that. But everyone I'm seeing with my own eyes that I think that's what keeps my drive going. That I'm doing exactly what they said I can't do. You know what I'm saying? I'm just staying focused, just staying consistent. But yeah, a lot of barriers, a lot of different things, a lot of hate. I get a lot of hate. You know what I'm saying? But the love outweigh the hate. But I just use the hate to motivate me. It helped me go harder. You know what I'm saying? It make their music even better. That's the way I look at it. You know what I'm saying? Plus, if you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. Period.
That's right. That's exactly right. I normally shout mine out, but I know you listening. I know. I see the numbers going up. So
we ain't gonna give them that shine.
Of course not. Nah, not tonight. Not tonight. What would you say would be the most successful highlight or high point of your career thus far?
I say hitting 100,000 views less than a month.
Well, damn.
That was like big. That was big for me. My video I hit less than a month, and that just was like mind blowing because being an artist, that's what you know what I'm saying. I try to say I don't care about the views as long as I got a couple people rocking, I'm good. But to see that happen that quick, and oh man, that just was that was like. That was what's up. I love that, you know what I'm saying? I love that, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, now where I'm from is, like, going places and, people knowing you, actually see you, like, oh, I know, man, you that, it's like, it's different now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not just the kid that can just go in the store and they don't know me. Now they kind of know me. They know, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm loving it, you know what I'm saying? I'm loving the good and the bad about it. It's just, it motivates me to go harder.
And which video, which song was that?
That's official.
Yeah.
Official. I got an official video.
Yeah. Now you talked about Get Your Roll On earlier.
Yeah.
What was going on when you wrote that song?
Man, Get Your Roll On is just like I was having fun. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got to get my roll on. I got to You know what I'm saying? Just having fun.